Most of the cars we review are brand new, but every now and then a car comes along with a different story. This Ford Focus doesn't belong to a dealership, it belongs to one of our viewers. And that's exactly what makes this review so special, because buying a used car is very different from buying a brand new one. This is a 2017 Ford Focus Lease Edition. And today we are finding out whether it's still one of the smartest used family cars you can buy. We are the Daily Driver.
The Ford Focus has always been the benchmark of a family hatchbacks. Today we have a wagon with us. And everyone knows that Ford actually really delivers on the driving experience. So today we will take a look, does it deliver even if it's from 2017? And let's start with the exterior on the front. On the front we have a halogen headlights with halogen fog light, no park distance control. We have this nice grille, which is like Aston Martin like design. It suits the car really well. Moving to the side, we got those nice 16-inch alloyed wheels. Behind those beautiful rims, we got single piston brake caliper at the front and also single piston at the rear. Let's test the door shutting sound. We have just the regular door handles. Decent. The back door, I have to say, slightly more decent even than the front one. We have some privacy glass, which actually is installed by the owner. And moving to the rear, we got also owner installed privacy glass with the halogen rear light, also halogen blinker, Ford badge, wiper, and we have the Focus badge and park distance control and this aftermarket exhaust, which sounds actually quite fun. Take a listen. Under the hood of the Focus we will find the main focus of the car, and that is the engine. Quite heavy hood, I have to say. We have a nice hood strut for it. We will find over here well-known Ford's 1 liter EcoBoost 3-cylinder turbocharged engine, also known as the M2DC. The fuel gets injected with a direct injection only. We have VVT hydraulic one, dual overhead cam, and that's actually we have. But we have to talk about something really important. This engine is 2017 and it has the wet timing belt. These engines are known for actually failing the timing belt, and then you can throw the whole engine out of your car. How you can actually tell if this engine has a timing chain or a belt? Because from 2018 those engines got a timing chain. If you have plastic cover over here, then you know you have a timing belt. But if you have aluminium one, then you have timing chain. And also on the newer engines, the turbo has moved to the back and the intake has moved to the front. So you know which engine you have. It produces 101 horses and 170 Newton meters of power from the factory, but we have a little tune on it. The owner said this is a stage 1 tune. It produces roughly around 126 horses and it feels like 200 Newton meters of torque. And over here we got the actuator actually for the exhaust with a valve in it, which you have already heard. Sounds pretty funny with this engine, washer fluid, and your reservoir for your coolant. Hood shutting sound, pretty decent. Step inside the Ford Focus, you'll get treated with this really nice dashboard with tons of analog buttons. In front of me I have a leather wrap steering wheel, which is held up really nicely. This car has done 190,000 kilometers, which is quite a bit, and the leather is actually pretty nice. We have buttons for your media, for your phone, and for the cruise control, which is just a regular one. Behind it we have analog gauge cluster with a little LCD screen where you can see your average fuel consumption, tire pressure, stuff like that. Next to it we got this nice Ford infotainment. It is a sync-free radio. Connected to that is just a bass sound system which has 6 speakers, 2 tweeters in the doors and 4 door woofers. You could even spec this car with the optional Sony sound system. Then you get also a subwoofer in the back. We got the physical HVAC system, single zone only, glove box. Nicely damped, I have to say that, with all this stuff in it. We have a USB-A. We have 12 volt socket right over here. Turn off for your start-stop system. Over here we got the actual adjustable cup holder. Look at this. If you press those two, you can just grab your dopper with it. It fits quite well. Can you put 2 doppers in it? I don't know, but one fits really nicely. Armrest, nicely padded with this leather, and it's quite deep inside as well. There is also a 12 volt socket in it, so that's pretty nice. Seats are just cloth, they are not heated and they are manually adjustable. and they sit, I have to say, pretty nicely. Also the driving position, you sit really low in the car, so that's also really nice. And you have this really nice Ford key, really like it, small, this nice badge on it. And this is actually to control our exhaust valve. I have to say, this is actually some really nice metal even on it, some quality stuff from the owner. At the back, we have actually plenty of space. I'm 1 meter 81 centimeters. I'm sitting behind myself and I have enough knee space. I can even put my knees in the seat. I can wiggle my toes below the seat, so that's pretty nice. We got also those cloth seats with ISOFIX, cup holder for the dopper right over here, and even one on this side. Below the Ford badge, we got the button for your fifth door. And then you get treated with really big trunk space, 476 liters with a boot like this. If you press and your tonneau cover just disappears. You have a little hook over here, a 12-volt socket, just a light, some cubby to put some stuff also, goodie bag from the Ford, and under the floor tire repair kit. And if we fold the rear seats completely flat, then we have 1,502 liters. I mean, that's amazing for such a wagon. And this makes also the really practical choice if you have family. And if you enjoy our content, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our future videos. Alright, let's take a Ford Focus for a quick spin. We will first start with the most important thing, and that is the suspension on the Ford. In the front we have independent suspension, in the rear we have also independent suspension. If you go for the hatchback, then you have a torsion beam at the rear. Beware of that. Cornering wise, it does pretty nice job. It is quite stable on the road. Dampers are OEM ones. They have done 190,000 kilometers, but they still actually are quite firm, comfortable. That's quite important. Quality wise, pretty well. Chassis also does a pretty nice job. Platform of the Ford Focus is known to be stable and reliable. Steering feel, I have to say, you feel what the front tires are doing, but it's not really engaging or like really to want to pull you to do some cornering with it. It is just comfortable. Steering wheels itself holds really nice. Yeah, it's not something special, but it doesn't need to be because it is a family wagon. NVH wise, this car, I have to say, pretty decent. It is one from 2017, so yeah, it's something really like special, but you can do some normal conversation in it and it's not too loud or something like that. You have some tire noise, a little bit. I have to say the wind noise is pretty manageable because those small mirrors do not produce a lot of it. And engine noise, if the valve is closed, then it's decent. If the valve is open, yeah, then you can hear quite a lot of it. But yeah, that's just part of the fun. Something subjective what owner really likes. Does the sound system benefit from the NVH? It is actually here pretty quiet. Sound system, it's just the bass sound system, 6 speakers, 2 tweeters and 4 door woofers. The bass isn't the deepest, but there is some punchy bass. But don't put it at a very loud volume, because if you go above 25 volume step, then you get some distortion. Mids are decent. I mean, you can really listen to your vocals music, like you know what they are singing, so they come through also pretty clearly, but something special. And the highs come through pretty clearly, so yeah. I give it a D tier because there is some power, but you get distortion from those speakers, so those speakers cannot actually handle all of that power, so it's a D tier. You can option for the Sony one if you do some research. I have no idea how that one sounds, and let's do a little pull with our exhaust valve open, like this. I have to say, it's pretty loud, but it's quite fun. You can close it with this button, and then this is again silent. It was quite fun while filming, so we had tons of giggle with it, so no one suspects it from this car. We have also a regular cruise control. You can push the button with this limit or cruise control. You can set it like this, and it will hold you 63 kilometers an hour. I have to say, really easy to use. Ergonomics wise, this cabin is laid out pretty nicely. I mean, you have your fan speed over here, AC right over here. Radio, easy to use, some maps, I say pretty well done. For your headlights, all those switches are right over here. Maintenance on this car is really crucial. Be careful which one you buy, and if you want to buy a Mark III Focus wagon or a hatchback, yeah, go for 2018 ones with a timing chain. These are way more reliable than this one. But if you don't have a budget for it, but you will have the 2017, really do the maintenance check and check if the timing belt has been changed. If well, maybe go for it. Choice is yours. Would I recommend to buy a 2017 Ford Focus Lease Edition? It depends on finding the right one. But first we have to go to our pros and cons. My first pro is actually the aftermarket exhaust valve. It is not OEM, but it makes it quite fun. The second pro is actually the boot space. There is tons of it, so that's really nice for a family wagon. And the last pro, I have to say, the handling wise and chassis dynamics are pretty good, so well done for it. But then we have also cons. The first con, the engine reliability. I have to say these engines are actually not that reliable, so be careful what you buy. Second con is the sound system. This is just the base one. If you can find the optional Sony, I would definitely go for that. And the last con is if you have massive actually drink bottle and you put it in the rear cup holder, rear door one shot, little design fault. I recommend the 2018 one with the timing chain. Then it is quite safe choice. Thank you very much to the owner. You can see his Instagram in the description. Thank you very much for lending us this car. Let us know in the comment if you like these kinds of viewers car reviews. If you like it, we will do maybe some more. Let us know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one. Ciao.